Morning, start of day 2 of harvest vacation. We have an issue going on with the combine. If you guys remember where I left you at the end of the last video, I don't know exactly what's going on with the combine. I'll have to figure that out here this morning. But we gotta get a move on this morning. Elevator sounds like they're opening at 7, so I'm hoping to be there first in line. 6:30 might not be, but hopefully would be. It's a little town elevator. But I've been surprised before, and now you guys can't see me. But gotta get going because I have a date, a breakfast date. Well, I guess the whole family will be there, but I'm just going to see my nieces. So breakfast date at Brownie's 3B's because this weekend's their last weekend.
It's electric, bud.
I about put down my jack stand. Sounds like I might have missed my breakfast date, so I was gonna have breakfast delivered to me, but apparently my damsel is distressing, so I gotta run up there to the paint shop. Anyways, flat tire. What in the world do they got going on here? That lady never pays me for the service work. Don't recommend working for her. But I keep coming back. So I guess that's still kind of a breakfast date in a roundabout way. Jake's got parts, or some of the parts that we're gonna need coming. He's on his way out. I've got the hose ran for the power washer. I'm trying to get air over there, but I don't have enough air lines to make it there, so we're gonna have to use everything I got, plus my truck, to get there. Ain't no big deal. So today's a Friday, and which normally I would be at the patch, but since harvest has started, we also changed our hours at the pumpkin patch for this year. Fridays, unless we have a field trip or something like that, Friday mornings, or if like school is out, Friday mornings would be slow, so we'll run special hours for those guys, but then we're just running from 2 to 6 at the pumpkin patch this year. I got somebody that will sit out there in the patch for me and help pick pumpkins. If I need to get out there, I can, but for this year we're going to see if we can run those hours, and then that allows me to farm on Fridays instead of being at the patch on Fridays. Still gonna be at the patch on Saturdays and Sundays. I just enjoy it too much. So, see if we can't figure out a way to get everything somewhat organized and go blow off some of this bean dust. This area would be my guess.
That top right above the filter, that black plug.
It's leaking out of that plug?
Yes.
I almost wonder if that wasn't the spot. Huh. I must have had a seal go out of that. It's leaking somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but my guess is somewhere right in there. It's like the sensor seems. You have the sensor too?
There's a couple different sensors it's showing me. It's showing me the 2 different pressure sensors.
Do you have them?
Depending on which material it is.
I'll just bring it in. So.
I have
Okay. All right, I'll bring it in. All right, thank you. Starting to look like the sensor that Jake's taken off. Is that O-ring or just junk? That's just dust. We don't know if there's pressure on it, so we turned the GoPro on. So if there is, Jake gets. I don't think there should be pressure on it. Is it just gonna run on me? That O-ring seems fine.
Well, you go get that. I'll stand here with my finger in the hole. Ben runs to town. We climb up here and pull the air filter out. We'll pull the cabin filter out. Give him a little blow him out. See what we can do while he's gone. Filter one. Found and located the cabin filter. And get it off. And clean out the box. Blow it off a little bit. Go from there. You can see a little dirty in there. We'll get Ben breathing all that good air today while he's running the combine. Awesome. Doing some. So, see, a little dirty. We'll get this all cleaned out, get the filter sprayed out, put her back in, and Ben's gonna be breathing that clean air today. Keep trying to get this clean, but it's pretty bad. Oh, and we'll get this one put back in and wait to see if deer has the cabin filter and go from there.
So Centerville didn't have the, apparently they changed the pressure sensors. So I had to run the Bloomfield to get this. Here's the pressure sensor that went bad. We also got a new cab air filter, we're putting that one in. Did the engine oil get engine and filter get blown out?
Yes.
The other thing I got is that my very cheap way of holding my generator on has broken. I picked up a couple of these when I was in town because I need to get the generator back on my truck. So this is the connector. I went to a Deutsch connector. 2-pin, apparently they changed that pressure sensor out at some point in time. And therefore, instead of putting the right pins on it, they put this one on there. So you have to have this part number right there. And this little deal from there to there costs $45. For 2 wires, and I don't know if I have the deal. I don't know what the other one cost because I put it on my dad's account because this is combine. There's still some beans on the grain cart. Those could go over to the truck. And then we'll pick another load. So good news is we're up and running. Bad news is they're a little too tough this morning. So we're gonna have to pull out of these here. Find something else to do for a hot minute. So on our drying delay, we're gonna try and hook up to the worn out auger. Try and fix the worn out auger a little bit too. Maybe weld the hole that's leaking. Colton, I thought we had it fixed, but apparently didn't have it fixed, and actually it's worse off than it was to begin with.
Holy mother of Moses! You know it's good tape when the yellow paint's still on.
I should give you a dang tongue depressor or something like that with this stuff.
There's a whole lot.
See if that was enough time to get this thing started. Buku bad things might have just happened. Thunk and then stop. So it might be plugged badly. Stop. Impact. It's like the rotor went in neutral. The rotor is in neutral.
There it is. I haven't seen anything other than the stubbles.
free.
That's pretty much.
Huh? Empty?
Yeah.
Grab me the gravy scale. I think there's a zerk on this.
I'm gonna shut this off. It's got 6%.
So we're gonna see if we can see what's gonna go wrong here. Okay, turn it off. I think the rotor's broke. That should have spun and it didn't spin. Oh yeah, we think we might not have had it in gear. Give it a try. That's what there's the inside of the combine. Okay. Back to running here. Got a custom haul truck coming, which will work out good because where I might be able to, I got basically an hour to try and finish 8 acres or so. But I ought to be able to make it to town with even the rest of these beans. I don't know if they'll all fit or not, but at least we would be able to be done with this farm, because today's Friday, which means tomorrow's Saturday and a pumpkin patch day. So Jake will have a load here shortly. There it is, my farm's done. So that's I don't know, I'll tell you guys, it'll be probably in the next harvest video, because by the time I get all the beans delivered, what it yielded. So I don't think I beat my record. They're good beans, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I beat my record. Wayne and I's first year farming together is gonna still hold it. So I'm gonna go unload, and then Jake's gonna go load the Volvo, and I gotta take off with it so I can go get rid of it tonight. That way, maybe that truck will be empty for if Dad wants to put corn on. I haven't really caught up too much with them, but I know that they're chilling corn, but it's running like 18 to 20%. Well, I made it, Ethan made it. Andrew was here on unloading as well. So, one farm done. I think that's where we'll end this one. I got a truck back, probably go to the patch tonight still, late night there. I think we'll quit. And see you guys on Monday, except for we're probably gonna do a patch video this weekend, so it might be out already. If it is, it's up there. If not, it might be the next video. See ya in a couple days.